This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hey everybody, this is Chase from Barrel Age Flicks. Go ahead and check out our Patreon for raw, uncut footage and early access to all of our episodes. The link is in the description and it's only $5 a month. Thanks for listening.
Christmas. Christmas. The most magical time of year.
Tell me we will find the perfect Christmas tree.
It's Christmas. Christmas is all about forgiveness and family and tradition.
Santa, lots of kids are depending on tonight going off without a hit.
But in Bailey Downs this Christmas, it's different.
Exactly 1 year ago, last Christmas Eve, the school was the scene of an unimaginable crime.
You still want to go down there just for some stupid school assignment?
It gets through any door in the school.
This is Krampus, right?
What's a Krampus?
He's like an anti-Santa Claus, a demon who punishes the naughty. He whips them and chains them up, stuff like that.
That's fun.
It's the elves. I fear they may all become infected. How did it all come to this?
We're trapped down here, and there's a psychopath on our loose.
Bring the changeling back to the forest. That ain't your son.
Did you not see what he did?
The atmosphere here in Bailey Downs is truly grim this holiday season. It's the war on Christmas.
Welcome to Barrel Age Flicks. This is Ron. Somebody punish me, please. And in the show we have...
Hey, this is Stu. Get in my jelly belly.
Also including...
Hey, this is Ragnar. Vagina and Tata. What a scary phrase.
And... Fuck you, Chase.
Yeah, fuck me. All right, hey everybody.
And finally...
Hey, this is Goot.
I am Groot.
What is up, everybody?
It's tasty.
It's the same thing.
Merry Christmas with Christmas Horror Story, the
Merry Hanukkah.
BAF episode that we're going to be doing for our
Happy
Christmas episode that Chase picked, and I'm sure he
Feliz
loves this
Navidad.
fucking movie.
Oh, it's a...
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz these nuts.
So we are doing
these nuts.
a
Jingle my
Christmas
balls.
Horror Story, which was released. Let's see here. We got...
You don't have anything, do you?
I have barely any information on this one because I couldn't find that much. So this was released October 23rd, 2015, directed by Grant Harvey, and also directed by Steve Hoban and Brett Sullivan. So it's three directors. The Grant Harvey has done Orphan Black. He did 12.
Orphan Black's a good show.
Orphan Black's
He
fantastic.
also did 12 Monkeys episodes.
Great show.
He also did Ginger Snaps: The Beginning.
Okay. It was
Yeah.
okay.
And then we got
Damn,
Steve.
forgot.
He also has done a lot of like a shitload of TV
Isn't
episodes.
Winx part of the Ginger Snaps thing?
Yes.
Well, this movie's supposed to take place in the Ginger Snaps universe, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same city in Canada.
Yeah.
Oh, Canada.
Steve Hoban, he only directed the Darknet TV series. Darknet, you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
And a whole bunch of other TV episodes.
It was like the second episode of Darknet.
Brett Sullivan was the editor of the original Ginger Snaps, and then he also directed Ginger Snaps 2 and other TV episodes.
Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. So
It's a good way to put our fucking show on a list, my guy.
could not find
Electric
any.
Boogaloo?
What do you
Why
mean?
did that put it on our list?
Oh, you're so innocent.
I
It's
have
okay.
no idea what you're talking about. I've been saying Electric Boogaloo to anything that says 2 ever since Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo came out.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Okay.
And every time I think about, we're on the list.
there,
Okay.
there was no. I could not find any budget for this movie.
$12.
It was cheap, I assume, and there was no box
yeah.
office because I think this was direct to video.
Budget is not listed anywhere.
Can't find it. He even looked it up on.
I asked a couple AI net crawlers for it, and they couldn't find anything.
Yeah, I looked everywhere. So the cast of this movie is the amazing William Shatner, He's
Is
getting
he
close.
Is he amazing though?
I love William Shatner.
Is he that amazing?
Shatner is awesome.
I love William Shatner.
I'm not going to say he's amazing, but he is awesome.
And
he deserves the respect.
George Buza. George Buza was also the voice of the animated Beast in the 90s X-Men series. You could definitely tell his voice as Santa. Rob Archer, who's Krampus. We got Zoe D. Grand Mason. We got Alex Meyer, Shannon Kirk, Emmy Forth, Jeff Clark, Deborah McCabe, Julian Richings, who is a BAF Hall of Famer.
Yes. I'm so glad he was in this.
Cube. Urban Legend.
Yes.
The Witch.
Yes.
And this.
Yep.
Yeah.
Julian Richings is fantastic.
Yeah, he was the...
this has a unique look to him.
Yeah.
He is extremely unique looking.
Yeah.
But quite frankly, I have not seen a single appearance from him where he did not elevate the film.
Yeah. Or TV series.
Yeah.
A lot of movies to come out around the same time. We had The Danish Girl.
Which one? There's a lot of Danish girls.
I don't know. I think it was the one about that guy who was trying to be like a woman
The
or something like
blonde
that. The one that won an Oscar. Trumbo.
Leonard Glenda?
Okay.
Bone Tomahawk.
Oh, yeah.
Good movie. The Last Witch Hunter. It's a Vin Diesel movie.
That's a good one. That's fun.
It's not a good one.
That's fun.
It's not a good one.
I think I've
Fuck
seen
off.
parts of it.
It
but
is
never
enjoyable.
wanted to
Stopped at
fucking
one for a
finish it.
reason.
Yeah. It's a fun watch.
It's not like Fast and Furious
This one's a good one. Bridge of Spies.
where they just keep going.
with
Supposed
Tom
to be a
Hanks.
trilogy.
Goosebumps. Goosebumps the movie.
Yeah. Okay.
Tales of Halloween, which I believe has the Terrifier in it, right? Doesn't it have the clown? Tales of Halloween?
No,
that's a different one. I'm thinking of a different one.
All Hallows Eve.
Oh, okay, it's one of those anthology films, and then Pan, which I think is the one with
Peter
Hugh
Pan
Jackman.
Yo, that was good.
And then The Walk, which is actually really good. It's about the guy who walked across the Twin Towers.
I straight up thought you meant like WOK, and I was like,
No.
Yes, they made a movie.
The Walk. It's like the Iron Chef's cousin.
So that is the details for the movie. So Chase brought the drink that we're going to be trying out today. So what are we drinking tonight,
This
Chase?
is Lights Out by Blue Mountain Brewery. It's a Lights Out Holiday Ale from here in Virginia. Let's see here. Cap off jamming that freshly felled Christmas tree in the corner with a beer that brings the holiday joy, but won't turn the lights out on your taste buds.
And hopefully not send a changeling following you home.
Sweet and malty with a hint of English hop spiciness. Yeah, that changeling. We'll get into that.
Ragnar, I
What?
still have to thank you for that that bottle
welcome.
opener right there.
It's
I love
so
that thing. You're welcome.
pretty.
Yeah, great fucking gift.
Oh, actually, yeah. You want to hold your thing up to the camera?
I don't want him to hold his thing up to the camera.
The
I'm not
glass
holding my cock up to the
thing.
camera.
It's got his really far.
Oh, okay.
It does.
Is that was strong enough?
Well, people can also check out our Instagram and they can see the picture right there. So, all right. So, what the did I say
We
something
shouldn't
wrong?
be posting that on social media.
What are we,
That
Unless you're talking about OnlyFans. I'll leave.
That's the
I
ultra
don't think
premium
that belongs
content.
on Instagrams.
Goat?
Smells like Bigfoot's dick.
It's funny because Goot's got he's got the drink ready. All right, so you guys ready to cheers?
Ready?
Sure, why not?
Clink.
Cheers, Goot.
Clinkety.
Prost, prost. Virtually.
Krampus.
Ugh, I don't like the aftertaste. It's all right.
To me, the aftertaste is actually the only character it has in it.
That's
That
But not-
hoppy bitterness.
no, it's not really that bitter. No, it's not that bitter. It's just blah. It's not all that good. It's okay. So
It's like the movie.
It exists.
Yeah.
there we go.
I'll give it a
Of all
one.
the beers I've tried, this is definitely one of them.
I don't understand how this is a
One
very
of many.
I can't tell why this is a Christmassy beer because I don't taste any Christmas holiday spices like they're saying.
Fucking
on there.
artwork. That's what gotcha.
Yeah.
It worked. It sold it.
Yeah.
It does taste vaguely like out of the whole vat of the beer.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody dropped a single gingerbread man cookie into it.
Just the idea. They
Yeah.
looked at it really hard. Gingerbread?
They were
All right, there we
thinking about it and just kind of bonked your head with their head.
Yeah.
Was there ever a Christmas beer that we actually gave a good review to?
I don't think so.
Yes. No, that was the waffle beer. Never mind.
Waffle beer was good.
That was delicious.
That was a good beer. Remember that one?
What was that? Morning waffles? What was it?
It was one we
Twat
did
waffles?
we did it for Shrek.
Twat waffle?
Shrek is love.
Blueberry waffles?
It had an aftertaste
Twat
of
waffles
just
are good.
black waffles.
Twat waffles, you fucking illiterate shit.
I didn't hear you right. I thought you said black waffles. White Christmas. Anyways, so
I love it. He's cracking his own joke now. This is fantastic.
all right, so you gave it a
And
1.
knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
All right, so Ragnar gives it a 1. Goot, what do you give it?
It hurts me. I'll give it a 1.
You give it a 1? Any details?
There's no details to give.
No.
It's lights out, man. It's just they suck. It's okay. It's not that worst thing I ever had in my life. But it's a 1. I wish it were a 2. I was excited for this damn thing. 1.
I changed mine to half a thumb. To half.
Half a nubba.
You know what? I'll agree with you on that. I'll give it a half a thumb. What I don't like about it is that, like you said, I agree with you. There's no character in the drink, but the aftertaste has got more character. But it's not a good character. It's mediocre. It's
This is what I imagine.
Forgettable. It's not something I drink again.
This is what I imagine Duff tastes like. Like Homer Simpson's Duff.
I always think Duff being more of like a Bud Light, Miller like type of beer or something like that.
No.
It's like
Domestic beer, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what I think Duff tastes like. Like they tried to do Budweiser, but just not as good.
All right, so a half thumb from me and Ragnar. You got 1 from Goot. So Chase,
Do you want to keep yours or change it? Good. Keep your 1 or change it?
I do like it. I mean, I got 5 more to drink, so it's a 1 for me.
That's the problem with you having a stream. You got to buy a whole fucking case
You're
for yourself.
convincing yourself you like it better just for justification.
Fuck. Gotta fucking drink this goddamn 6-pack.
Yeah, it's okay. Damn it.
Like,
hate you guys.
I don't know.
Dude, that was funny. That was funny.
It does. It tastes like a pre-skunked college beer that you just realize you've had this 6-pack in the corner for like 3.5 to 6 months.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, what about that cold pizza from like Tuesday night? That sounds like a good Saturday dinner.
Yes. This was a loser here, but your winner was missed call. Even though the movie was horrible, the drink was good.
The movie was horrible. The drink was good, and the show was fantastic.
Yeah, but
Highly
I think
recommend.
that
Let's have
drink
a
got.
blast on
I think that drink got like all 2 thumbs up from what I remember. Yeah. So what do you give it?
I'm gonna give it these nuts. Half a thumb.
Half a thumb. All right.
It's plain. It's plain, but
mediocre.
not good plain. It's just
there.
It's not going to be bought again. I can tell you that for sure.
Yeah. No.
I feel sorry for Goot.
Lights out on your profit margin, dear Blue Mountain.
Damn it, Stu! I missed your grade. Did you give it yet?
He hasn't given it
not
yet.
yet.
I was to hand it off to him next.
I thought Chase would go last.
I would have assumed so too, but
Yeah.
Ron decided to go.
I fucked it up.
Way.
All right. Well, Stu,
fine.
you end us up. What is the
we
score?
back?
Yes, we are back.
Okay. Half thumb. Absolutely a half thumb.
Half
It
thumb.
is
Shit
for
beer.
all the same reasons you guys have said already. No point of dwelling on this any more than we already fucking have. It
Like
does not
I do appreciate the artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the artwork has like a little reindeer with a Santa outfit with a
And a
chainsaw cutting down a
fucking
tree.
broken forearm. What the shit is that?
No, it's not broken,
That's not where a wrist goes.
but it's a deer.
He's posing, man.
You ever seen a deer pose?
Yeah.
Yeah. Freeze before you hit the shit.
Yeah.
So
We have a bonus.
hopefully, in an effort to cheer up our taste buds, I think Stu done brought us a gift.
And I'm sorry, Goot, this was a last minute decision, or else I would have let you know.
We'll save you
but
some.
when you're down here next week, we'll definitely have some. Okay.
You just got to
Not
move.
next week. Week after.
Yeah,
next.
you just got to move into the neighborhood.
Yes. There we go.
My second house.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
So based
Summer
on
home.
some
With all this
recommendations,
podcast money.
with friends,
Buy a
we're gonna
cardboard
try
box.
Keeper's Heart Irish American whiskey.
Irish whiskey. That's a plus.
Yeah, Irish whiskeys blended with American rye whiskey. We combine the unique qualities of Irish grain and single pot still whiskeys with American rye whiskey for a remarkable drinking experience. It's got good reviews. They're good things. Great price point for it. So,
I'm excited.
Yeah. So let me go ahead and line them up.
All righty. Nice little bonus to wash off this fucking horrible beer.
Pass it around.
Doesn't smell too bad.
Has a nice head to it.
Smells good, actually. I'm curious.
Smells not too bad. No, it smells good, actually.
Well, same thing.
Can't make up your mind, man. No, it's not the same
Thank
thing.
you.
It's not the same thing.
Reverse Raising Cane's. Reverse Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
You know, where it started good and then ended up shitty.
Mhm.
And now it started okay and it sounded good.
Yep.
All righty.
Bottom, now we're the top.
All right, gentlemen.
Cheers to Christmas. Guys, we're at the end of our year here.
It's coming quick.
Season 4's coming.
Smells good.
That is smooth.
That is
It's very smooth.
It is smooth. It's a little bit punchy.
Yeah. The right amount of warmth.
Uh-huh. The flavor.
Vanilla heavy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Vanilla heavy.
There is a sweetness to it.
Ooh, there you go. Right there.
Yeah.
After it settles. After the warmth settles.
It has a lot of sweetness to it. When you said vanilla, that knocked it right out of the park. Slight burn, a little warmth.
No, there's no burn to it.
Not burn.
No,
it's warmth.
it's a
warmth.
nice, the right warmth to it.
Do you guys get a little bit of a spiciness to it? Just a slight spiciness.
very
small.
vague.
Yeah.
I think that's just the fucking whiskey being whiskey.
I'll go first.
Okay.
I give it a 2.
Good.
That's good. I drink that again. That's really good. I would actually enjoy that on the rocks too.
Yeah,
I would like that
I could see
chilled.
this might be one of the ones that elevates with the.
This would be good
the
with
colder temp.
chilled. On the rocks or with some whiskey rocks or something like that. Yeah, a 2. It's good.
That was cute.
That was a little mouse in the background.
Did you yawn?
No, she sneezed, but it was adorable.
That was a little
cute.
mouse.
Bless you, honey.
That was cute. I thought it was a yawn. 2.
Good.
Yeah,
Good
2
job.
thumbs up. That's good. That's a really nice blend of Irish American.
Yeah.
Good job. Twofer.
I like the little, like I said, the little spiciness. There's just a little
And
bit
what's
of
that
that.
called again?
Keeper's Heart.
And this was recommended by who?
A guy I know through work.
Oh, okay. It wasn't okay. I was like in Token or something like that.
No.
Keeper's Heart.
Yep.
It's good shit.
Yeah, $35. So I think that's a good. I think that's a great price point.
Yeah, that's a fantastic price point.
Do you mind if
what's
I
the
mind if I have a
proof
second
on
one? I wouldn't mind having a second one.
Yeah, absolutely. But we got to make sure we save enough for Goot to enjoy when he makes it down.
that? Yeah, what's the
Goot will
the
be
proof on
here
that?
for the.
I think it said 80
for the Fat Man and Secret Santa
That's- yeah,
reporting.
solid.
Yeah.
All
Right-
right,
right
let's
down the
see.
middle.
Did anybody else want more?
Yeah, I'll take another one. Fuck it.
That's good. Here you go. Yeah, that's good.
Oh, that was almost a punishment.
That would have been his fault.
I already had 3 punishments in the last tasting room. Jesus.
Yup.
Anybody else need a top off?
No, I'm good.
I'm good. I got mine.
Okay.
I already had Everclear tonight.
Where's the cap?
Really?
Yeah, it's been a fun fucking night, my
Cheers,
guy.
brother.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, that's good.
That is nice.
That's really good.
That is nice.
All right. Well, that's the end of our drinking segment. So we are going to go ahead and take our break, and we will be right back.
No, we won't.
Hey, this is Sammy from Barrel Aged Chicks, and I'm here with Yen.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, Yen?
I'm feeling amazing.
Yes, you are. Well, what we're here to do today is talk about where you can find Barrel Aged Chicks. You can find us on Google Podcast,
Apple Podcasts,
Spotify,
Anchor,
and Good Pods.
Yep.
On the Barrel Aged Chicks, we have myself, Sammy. We have
Yen,
of course. And then we have Snow, Crystal, and Harley.
Yep.
We enjoy talking about everything from movies to being current moms to being just the ladies of the Barrel Aged Flicks boys and their shenanigans in general.
Please join us without kids. Thank you.
Yes, our podcast is explicit content, so it is definitely not for little ears, but come out, let your hair down to hear the chick side of things.
Whoop, whoop.
It's a shit show.
Please join us. We need some mom time.
We are back with the fucking show. Christmas
Surprise,
Horror
fucking
Story.
surprise.
Christmas Horror Story.
Yes.
A holiday horror story.
Yes.
A story
That
about
would be
horrors.
That would be fun. That'd be nice.
So Walmart, if any of you collectors out there, if you ever bought this DVD from Walmart, it's called a holiday horror story. They refused the Christmas Horror Story title.
Really?
No, so
What?
it's only on the sleeve cover.
Are you serious?
If you take the sleeve off, it still says A Christmas Horror Story.
Really?
Yep.
What?
Yep.
That's like the only nifty trivia available for this fucking movie.
There wasn't barely anything. I couldn't
There's
find
no info on it.
anything for this
There's
shit.
no info on it. They were able to afford to have Julian Richings and Captain Kirk, and that's it.
But you know what? Fuck. I love Captain Kirk in this film. I
Yeah.
love William Shatner.
Shatner.
He was the best part of
Shatner
the
was
movie.
awesome.
The
He
fact
should
that
have
he
been playing Duel of the Fates while these limp dick actors trying to fucking act.
yes.
I want to
Oh
know.
no, you know what? But though the Santa Claus in this movie, the actor who played Santa, I thought he actually did a decent job, and I thought he was actually a badass looking Santa, not Violent Night Santa, but he was actually badass. I thought with it looked like he had like braids in his hair on some part. He had a fucking like a warrior type of outfit.
Yeah, he was. Again, he was. They were going for the Nordic vibe, and I think they caught that
a little bit.
Yeah.
I would say it was a little bit more accurate than a lot of other depiction of the Norse people. Yeah. Everybody thinks that, the Vikings all had shaved heads and they had one big braid, and they just had really well combed blonde hair. That's all they did.
They were well groomed.
They were.
That's actually the whole reason they waged war on them, is because the Danish people, they would bathe once a week, which was like 4 times more than most of the Christians and Anglo-Saxons. So they smelled good, and they combed their beards, and they wore blush and makeup, and they combed their hair, and they would actually almost brush their teeth.
It would.
And it's not what we consider brushing your teeth.
No, but for them back then, it is.
Yeah. So all the Anglo-Saxon women were like, "Oh, I got to get me a Dane man," and all the Christians got really pissed off that they were stealing the women,
Stealing the pussy.
Yeah.
I will say this though, is that the Santa, the voice, because the voice of the Santa did the voice of Beast in X-Men, the animated series, which we all grew up with, we all watched, which I fucking loved. And Beast was a great character, but you could definitely hear his voice, and I loved it. He actually played a good Santa. I actually did not mind his Santa in this
And he
movie.
fucked up those elves.
Yes.
Yes, he did.
Which I do have a
Sprinkles.
great clip, because those fucking
Shiny.
elves were hilarious.
Tiny, yeah.
So yeah, the I don't know. I hate it, and I like it, and then I hate it again.
And how many of us were virgins in this for this movie?
I
never saw it.
So Stu,
Then
you're
why
the
are
only
you
one that's
here?
seen it.
I was told there's free alcohol.
Legit reason.
You know,
Good answer.
Fair.
So,
Good answer.
I saw this movie last year for on Shudder for the last drive-in Christmas special with
okay.
Joe Bob Briggs.
You said that it actually made it better, right?
It made it better for me. Like him telling about the movie and like the fun facts and like trying to make it positive and saying why it was a dumpster fire and like this didn't make sense and like just making fun of the movie in his own way.
Yeah.
It was enjoyable.
It has cool poster art, and this came out at the same time, which 2015, when I think was the same time Krampus came out. So I
Correct.
remember seeing a lot of this like on like social media and stuff like that, being like seeing Krampus battling Santa and all like that.
It
So
was a unique depiction.
yeah. But
Had you seen it before?
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Stu has a lot more time on his hands when it comes to movies. He sees a lot of movies.
I don't have a lot of time on my hands.
He makes time.
Dude,
He's a
every
cinephile.
TV show we
Accordingly.
talk about, you've seen, which I don't know how the hell you have time. Well, you watch while you're at work. You watch your TV shows.
I
at
don't
work.
actually watch much shows when I'm at work.
You
anymore.
used to.
Yeah, when I was working overnights and I had hours worth of fucking dead time. Yes. Yes, I absolutely fucking did.
Yes.
That sounds kind of dope.
You watched Game of Thrones at work, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember we talked about the episodes because you were watching it on your phone.
Yeah. And
Can I get another shot? Can I get more of that whiskey? Yeah, I'm gonna
can
have
you suck this dick?
I would love that shit. I actually That didn't sound like.
Yes.
I'm sure you
fucking
what
would.
that's not what I meant. Seriously. Oh my God, I fucked up right there.
Yeah, you did. You done fucked up, Ron.
Oh, fucked up now.
Cheers to BAF.
So when I saw I remember the trailer for this movie, and it seemed like it was going to be pretty badass. And then I watched it, and I was not prepared for a fucking anthology.
I wasn't thinking. I had no idea it was an anthology film.
Neither did I. And the anthology idea when it was on paper was probably really good. I bet you it was a really good idea on paper, and that shit did not translate very well.
Are there any other anthology Christmas films?
Oh,
horror
sure.
films?
Sure, there are.
I mean, horror films that are anthology, Trick or Treat.
Halloween has a lot, but Christmas, I think this is the only one I've ever heard of, really.
Yeah.
I feel like there's more.
I'm sure there is.
Yeah. Goot, you know of any more?
I mean, A Christmas Carol?
Yeah.
The original one, like the back during the silent era.
Yeah.
'Cause, it's 3 different tales. It was like almost an anthology of each of his life.
That's
I would
not-
say
Yeah.
that. No, that's
Yeah.
a good point. I'd
along
say
the
that's
way.
in a different way, though. But yeah, because it's 3 different stories. You got the past, you got the future, and you got the
Present.
present. Yes.
I was waiting for it.
I just want to see how entertaining the show must be right now. That Ragnar's OCD is just like off the fucking charts.
What the fuck is he doing?
What
are you doing?
He is color separating his M&Ms.
Shut up. Are you fucking serious?
He's been doing that all night. I think he's on drugs.
Leave me alone.
I ain't judging.
It's not a no.
You guys want me to get a thing of mint M&Ms?
No, what I want you to do is
more jelly
fucking get the jelly beans that you've been talking about for months now and fucking top this bitch off.
He wants you to top him off.
That's what I fucking want.
Whoa.
Wants you to fix your mistake. Is what it is.
When I went into this and found out it was an anthology, I just don't think they did a good job with any of the stories.
I
Personally.
think the first section of it, them going into the
high school,
and shit. I don't think that really served any good purpose. Into
it was a slow setup that lost you along the
Sorry,
way.
I thought my thing-
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so there's four things. There's the Santa at the workshop. There's the Changeling. There's the high school, and then there's the Krampus. Right? That's the 4 stories. Yeah.
Krampus and the North Pole blend together.
It happened to be the same Krampus and stuff like that, but it wasn't that the Krampus from the
It's
Krampus
not an
one and
accurate
the mall
Krampus story. It's
weren't
not
the-
an
the
accurate
same-
Changeling
technically
story.
weren't the same Krampus because he was hallucinating seeing that Krampus while
Yes.
so it wasn't actually Krampus, the spirit, coming to fuck with him.
No.
See, that's the thing I can't.
No.
That's the thing I don't understand is okay. So the whole thing about which to me I thought was the best part of the movie was the whole like
all of them are connected really strongly.
they were,
I
but when you
appreciated that.
when you think about the whole Santa story and how it was basically just
I
a
don't
whole
think so.
illusion for him, does that mean the Krampus story never happened?
No, the Krampus happened. The Krampus story happened. The Krampus that Santa saw was a mind fuck.
Yeah,
that's all
Okay.
it was.
Because I was trying to figure that out right there. Because me and you were talking on the phone about this. Because when I said about the whole Krampus, you said that you actually liked the way that
I
he looked.
appreciated the way they made.
You
this
said all
Krampus
these
look.
stories were related?
Yes,
Yeah, they are.
the Krampus stunt actor is he's 6'7", 285 pounds. He's built as shit.
Yeah,
That was fucking accurate as hell.
yeah. Which
and the white,
white-
makeup.
the
And stuff like that. I
whole
thought
body.
it looked cool. The idea
It
of
was-
when
it-
they cut the horn,
Rob
and it was
Archer.
actually icicle and stuff
Yeah.
like that. I was like, all right, that's pretty fucking
Yeah.
cool.
It was a neat concept.
Yeah.
But
And then the chain.
the idea
Yeah.
that this was
I didn't like
a
the white.
spirit of the thing that anybody could become a Krampus.
Yes, that was-
that's
that's bullshit.
never been a thing.
No.
Krampus has always been depicted as a dark brown or black with red eyes. A changeling never takes a single night. A changeling takes months, if not over a year.
I didn't know that.
That's fine.
It bothers me.
I would just all I said is I appreciated the way Krampus looked. Not that he was an accurate
no,
looking
it was-
Krampus.
it was super
I thought
cool.
it was a fucking
No,
a cool.
Well,
they
Rob-
did it. They
yeah.
did a cool job with
all.
it.
They
Rob,
did a good
Rob
job with
Archer
it.
is the one who played the one that you said that's 6'7". That's Rob Archer. That's the I don't know what other movies he's been in. But Goot, you were about to say
Oh,
something.
you mean Sterling's younger brother? That was for you.
I
Thank
love that
you.
show so much.
No, so the issue with the movie is they try to be Creepshow and Pulp Fiction at the same time, making these anthology stories, and it doesn't work.
No. They should have done a miniseries.
Exactly.
Like make.
No. You're not talking about miniseries. You're talking about like.
No, I'm talking about miniseries.
I was thinking about like a. You
No,
know
you're
how
not.
Halloween has always come out with those movies where it's like the Tales of Halloween, where it's like a movie from different directors. That's what I was expecting, not like an.
No, I want American Horror Story, Christmas. That's what this should have been.
I mean, I guess that could have worked.
Yeah,
I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that yet.
exactly.
You know,
Bless you.
They don't have that many Christmas. The only Christmas.
So
freaking these.
like a little baby.
Oh my god, that's fucking cute.
Like a little puppy. All right.
No, I think.
Have you ever heard a rabbit sneeze? Like, yes. Okay, next time she's on, if you can see like a side profile of her
I'm going
talking,
to be paying attention now.
You're gonna notice this
Now
going
look,
on.
now
You got
she's
her
never
fucking
gonna be on
self-conscious.
or talk.
She's getting all red now.
Way to go, Chase.
Oh man, no. I so you're saying like a whole miniseries just like on one single story or all the different stories? When you're saying a
kinda like
miniseries,
Creepshow, you can build off with this. Like Creepshow every year with Greg Nicotino. He has his season for like 6 or 7 episodes where it's 2 parts, where it's like a 30-minute to 40-minute story.
oh, you're talking about the Creepshow series.
You see, I don't
Yeah.
see how any of them had anything to do with each other.
Oh, they absolutely did. They
The
100%
same-
did.
the same
What was the
town.
relation between Krampus and the Changeling?
Okay, so we'll start in the high school story. Okay, so
That was
Hold on.
their
Hold on.
granddad, Dangerous Dan.
yeah, he was the granddad of the one who of the boy who died
Right.
in the previous year.
It sounded to me an awful like somebody goes, we got to make something to make this
No,
make
hold on,
sense.
hold on. There's still more. Okay, so you had that. The cop that was investigating the dead bodies from the year before was the cop dad from the Changeling.
Oh, that was him?
That was him.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the one that was doing the one that was where they got the videos from,
and then
everything.
also the girl that gave the keys to the school was the girl in
At the aunt's house.
at the aunt's house in the Krampus story.
The-
that
well-
was the trip that her dad dropped on them last minute. Then you had, of course, the weatherman from
Norm.
Right.
Norm.
Christmas.
Yeah, yeah.
Norm was not normal.
No, from the radio show is the one in the one doing the
Okay,
killing
yeah.
in the mall. They're all interconnected in their own way, and
kinda
they're
just need to
all
pay
connected.
I don't know.
to that
I
house.
just feel like
what
when
was
you,
it-
you had said that they were closely related. I don't see how they're closely related. They happened to have one thing in common with each
and they're
other.
all happening to residents of that same town. And as fucked up as that town is,
town
what, what
It
was
just-
the
it
what
just
was the
sound-
whole but what was the whole William Shatner DJ thing? I mean,
he
other
was the grandfather of the boy that was
killed in the high school
in the original killings.
That was
they
star
were there
power to have you watch the
investigate.
movie.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why he was turned into a raging alcoholic and was all fucking weird the entire time. He's
No, it's fucking weird because he's
Yeah.
Shatner.
But that was their excuse for him being weird.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Hey, he has an excuse. He's fucking William
Well,
Shatner.
losing
He-
your grandchild. All right, that's got to be fucking
I
rough.
fucking
It would be.
Yeah.
I fucking loved William Shatner in this movie.
Yes.
See, the thing is about this, the scenes with him, it was a very dry comedy. It was very dry, but it was just great seeing him. I
No,
enjoyed.
he's super wholesome on there.
Yes, I fucking loved him in this, and the fact that he was talking to, I guess, his producer or something like that next door, and then just going right back to the being a DJ and everything else. I actually like William Shatner as a DJ. I actually enjoyed that.
I like the fact that he had a good fucking producer.
Yeah.
I'm envious of that.
Yeah, but did you all catch? Did any of you guys catch at the beginning of the movie? Any of you guys catch in the beginning of the movie when that guy put the fucking fuck? What did he say? He said
Fuck Christmas.
Fuck Christmas. Did you all know
Santa
that that was
saw
the guy
that.
that played Santa?
Yes.
When you
Yeah.
first
Yes.
watched the movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I was just curious if
caught-
anybody.
can't say
caught
when
I
that.
only
first
caught
saw the
on to
movie,
that.
I can't remember
That's
that.
what I'm saying. When you
Yeah.
first saw
I
this,
can't
did you
remember
catch that at all? Catch
I,
that?
I would not have caught
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Right
That's-
off the
that
bat,
was a
no.
good surprise when it came to the end because I had no idea that was the same guy who played Santa.
in the mall.
Yeah, because it was in a dark room when you put the piece of paper to the fucking window and everything else. I had no idea that was him.
Honestly, even
he had no beard. He was completely clean shaven.
The whole reason I say
when he's in the mall and you see him in the fucking bathroom, and shit, you see it's the same person.
Yeah, it's just
even when he's doing the killing, you know, before he actually realizes that the elf isn't Krampus, you still see his face.
Yeah,
so,
but I think they did a good enough job to even show how. When they're flashing him between him as Santa and him as fucking Norm, you know, the flashing, awesome. They look so drastically different. You know, you can tell this like this beat up fucking drunk fucking psychotic motherfucker and this wholesome Santa motherfucker. Yeah. All right, they even though the same dude, they did a good enough job in makeup and in effects to make him look like two different individuals.
Yeah.
No, the reason I say I don't see how they're closely related is because it really, the storyline went like somebody wrote these 4 stories, put them together, and was like, to make them one film, we're going to, let me go ahead and put this link between this one and put this link between this one and there were afterthoughts.
Well, that's mostly how anthology films work.
The afterthought of...
It just felt really...
so like the connection between the high school and the changeling with the cop, I thought that actually did a really good job giving you more understanding for that character, the cop's character, and understanding, you know, the tough, you know, world that the past year has been. He worked in a police
department. He's had brushes with the homicide division. He's going to be fucked up.
Yes. Yeah. And then on top of that, a spiritual fucking homicide situation. Because they showed in the tape him hearing the fucking music and then seeing something that he shouldn't have fucking been seeing. All right. So, and not ever truly dealing with it and the stress that it put on the home life, which thereby led to the mom being even more overprotective of her son than she even naturally would be. So it worked well. That connection right there worked really well, in my opinion.
Yeah, that one was all right. Yeah. I don't know.
What do you all think is the weakest story? Because I thought the high school inside the high school one was the weakest one.
The found footage shit, the style they filmed it in.
That's the one that I think you might be on delivered the worst. But the actual story, I thought that was a strong actual story.
Okay,
I think it could have been.
It could have been done 100 times better.
But I think it could have been done a lot fucking better.
Yeah, I agree.
The way they actually
did
it.
I agree. I thought the Changeling one was interesting because, all right, the cop that gets killed by the Changeling and everything else, that's the one you said that was a part of the high school story. The one that actually made the footage, found the bodies and everything else. But then the Krampus one, how was that related again? Because of the key from the woman?
Okay, so
the girlfriend of the Asian dude, is the one that gave them the keys. Now, that girl is the one that went on the road trip with her family to go see the aunt who hated them.
Okay.
Who hated everyone, apparently, and didn't want anything to fucking do with them.
Right.
Yep. And
the aunt was, excuse me, the aunt is the one that was, I don't know if you want to say controlling fucking the guy or keeping him at bay. From Krampus,
he wasn't. The way that they were implying the story,
I know, is that Krampus will invade your body if you have enough anger in you.
She recognized when the little asshole kid broke the fucking thing that that the door was opened for Krampus to get him.
Yeah,
and that's why she's like, "Sorry, get the fuck out!
Yeah,
both of y'all, all of y'all, get the fuck out! You're gonna turn into Krampus. You're gonna be eaten by fucking Krampus." My door is going to be closed.
Yeah.
All right.
The fucking cross on it.
Yeah.
Which is weird because she had a cross on her door that was meant to keep Krampus out. Okay. But yet they were in a church. And
so, no, she actually said that no, the cross isn't to keep him out. But
that's right.
Yeah. Because she's talking about it's if you embody the spirit of being so hateful on Christmas and blah, blah, blah. You become Krampus. It's not really that the spirit comes in.
But Krampus never came for her.
But she
she
became,
wasn't hateful.
But
she was a cunt.
Yeah, but
she wasn't hateful.
The young girl became Krampus, though. That's the thing.
Because she
found
hated
out
the aunt because she recognized the aunt basically left them out there to be fed on by Krampus.
Okay, so this
by,
is the thing.
By not letting them know the situation, she doomed them to that fate.
Yeah. Okay, but when she became Krampus, okay, and then you had that whole illusion with the Santa Claus, that had nothing to do with her. That was a completely different thing.
That was just fucking Santa having a mental break.
So technically, that whole Santa Claus story had nothing to do with the other three stories.
Correct. Except for that he was the weatherman.
Yeah, the connection through the DJ and it's in the same town and everything like that.
Because I think his was more of like the main story when you think about it.
That's the one that they're selling.
It just really felt like they took all these pretty good concept stories and duct taped them together and then sold it to the public.
Absolutely. And
that's why I say,
but I will say the fact that as an anthology, I will give them a lot of credit because not a lot of anthologies will tell the story simultaneously. You know, that they're doing. They'll normally, all right, I'm going to tell this story from beginning to end.
Nope,
I'll
you're
tell
right.
this story beginning to end. I'll tell this story beginning to end. And no, they're like, no, we're just going to go ahead and just mash them all together, tell them all at the same time as they're happening, and focusing on that, and it's bounce back and forth. And this way, you're not ever getting super bored at any one time of any one story. You're like, oh, okay, and just rolling with it. So I will give them credit for that also.
Yeah.
Well, they did film this in 14 months, and each shooting
really
took that 14 months.
Yes, from plot to it was actually the movie theaters for a short period before one started the DVD or VHS.
There was no budget. There was no box office. I'm trying to figure that out.
Each story took 22 days of filming. They were given.
Okay. So it was 14 months from the very beginning of inception till release. Okay, so I thought you meant it took them 14 months of filming, and I'm like, where the fuck did that time go?
Yeah, 14 months it took for the
There's
Lord of the
movies
Rings.
that take like a week to film.
They did the whole Lord of the
amazing.
They did the whole Lord of the Rings trilogy in 14 months, I believe. So, and for this movie, which I think was only like 90 minutes, 89 minutes or something like that.
No, but that's where the misunderstanding was.
Yeah. No, I see. The thing is, like, I really like the fact that, you know, the whole Santa story, because I was trying to figure out how did that relate to all the other stories. But then when you told me about the William Shatner thing and the whole, you know, the weatherman and stuff like that, that made sense. But what was the whole point of the William Shatner? Like, because his scenes throughout the movie had nothing to do with what was going on with all the other stories.
He was a palate cleanser.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Which I said, like the dry comedy. I just think they put him in there because we got William Shatner. Let's go ahead and use him, and they used him for those scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, that's really all it was. It was a big star so that they could rope in a lot more people to see it.
Yeah,
and that's what sold the movie. And unfortunately, it sold me, and I was not pleased.
When you picked it up, like, oh, and you haven't seen it yet. Oh,
that's his normal thing.
That's gonna be your Christmas movie.
Oh, all right. How many movies have you picked it was Women's Call was nostalgic, but you have this.
Yeah, but he doesn't even remember it.
No, that's true. You had
not correctly.
Yeah,
but you never saw Legend. What was another movie that you never saw that you hosted? I'm trying to remember. You saw Seven Psychopaths, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
always been a favorite.
The Great Dictator.
I had not seen that one yet.
That's true. You did pick that one. It was a good pick, but that was we gave that a 5
But he uses this podcast as a vehicle to force him to see movies he's been interested in seeing before.
Yeah.
But he did pick a movie that most of us have never seen.
Yeah, we are a movie review podcast, not a good movie review podcast. We're a movie review podcast.
I thought you were going to say we're not a good review podcast.
We're not.
We're fucking awesome.
No, we're fucking horrible.
number one in Hong Kong, baby.
Because they don't understand our language.
No. For some fucking reason, we keep I keep getting an email every day. Oh,
Sweden.
You're ranking in Hong Kong. It's like, what the fuck? Why are we so fucking high in Hong Kong?
The only thing I can think of is the VPNs. And
we
have
person.
one goddamn listener, all right, who just chose fucking goddamn Hong Kong.
No.
All right, there's the one listener in all of Good Pods who chose their VPN. That's fucking goddamn Hong Kong.
So
he listens to you guys, so there you go.
So, like, if you go on Listen Notes, you can look us up up and you can check out our live stream, or who is streaming and where, and it'll show you how many people are using VPNs. It won't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it'll show you the VPN, not just their location.
And the only thing that uses a VPN is if you do it from the computer. If you're doing it from your phone, there's no VPN.
Oh yeah, there is.
Not for like the apps and stuff like that. If you're downloading an app, you're not using a VPN.
Yeah,
there absolutely can.
I will show you right now.
Okay, well then prove me. Then you got me wrong.
I pay like $75 a month for this one. Boom.
You pay $75 a month for your VPN?
Yeah, it's a really, really, really good one.
He does a lot of shady shit that he don't want nobody know about.
I have a VPN. I pay $12 a month, and I don't know how you pay $75 a month.
Not a month. It's a year.
Oh,
$75
okay.
a
I was
month.
gonna say that's a little pricey right there. It's like get on fucking.
No, it's a really good one though. It does. It does 8-second shuffle.
Actually, I'd love to get them as a fucking sponsor.
So, but all right.
What,
so
VPN?
if these are
The VPN thing. Angry Video Game Nerd uses them. So
if these are actually legit Hong Kong listeners, I am talking directly to you right now.
Invite us over.
Yeah, that too would be fucking awesome. But no, reach out to us. Tell us what the fuck are we doing that is fucking drawing your attention? Because I can't wrap my fucking head around it.
Why do you like us?
Yes.
Our ranking keeps going up and down in Hong Kong. It's like up and down.
Please tell us what you enjoy.
We were number
fucking
one.
Goddamn, pick a fucking movie
We were
for us
number
to
one
review
in Hong Kong.
All right.
It's fucking weird as shit.
Yo, yeah, actually, I would fucking love that.
Yes.
To have a fan request of like an OG foreign film from your country.
Yes.
That is just fucking classic cinema for y'all. For us to review, that would be awesome.
I must say though, it must either be dubbed or have subtitles.
Or we're gonna sit here and go.
What's that movie?
That's pretty.
What's that movie that was a remake that was with Josh Brolin, but it was actually
Oh boy.
Yeah, I've never seen the original.
Oh, it's good.
I've seen the new one, but I've never seen the original.
Oh, it's
Please
good.
watch it.
Old Boy's good.
I've heard that's really good. I haven't been able to
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
if you enjoyed the Josh Brolin one, you'll fucking cream your goddamn panties for the OG.
I'll have to check it out.
All right,
I'll definitely have to check it out.
right, Goot.
Damn right.
I actually have a clip I want to play because it's actually
But
fucking.
why?
Because
it's
what
fucking
everybody-
The Walking Dead with tiny people.
no, it's the fucking way the fucking
snow cunt.
the fucking
Those little shits were
Santa
fucking-
Claus.
I love them.
Santa
They were
Claus
amazing.
Yeah, but Santa Claus killing one and just the shit that he was saying, just hearing the elf voice saying it. Here we go.
I'm gonna eat your fucking brains out, you Christmas cunt. Fuck you! I'll break that fucking stop in your rosy cheeked ass, you fucker!
I'm sorry, Shiny. I know it isn't your fault.
You have the Christmas balls, you fucking...
Oh, I fucking love it. Hearing the fucking elf, which I heard that he's also in Fat Man. One of the elves is in Fat Man.
One of the elves. So you see him briefly in the beginning where you see like the one driving like the forklift.
Yeah.
And he's like directing where to go. That's number 7 from Fat Man.
That's right.
Yeah.
I completely missed that.
And that's actually an
Can't be
episode
a
that
Small world.
that's actually an episode that Goot's gonna be hosting, our Mel Gibson Fat Man movie, which I'm
that
really
was a
looking
little
forward
bit
to.
of a stretch.
Just a tiny bit.
A little bit, yeah.
No, I think the elves were really
That's right.
fucking
Barrel Age
funny.
Flicks making fun of midgets.
That's what they're.
Well,
Fucking hell.
That's what they like.
You're a tall man playing a midget in fucking Bad Santa. It's fucking hilarious.
And you're black.
You are the largest person here playing a midget. Like that's the shit.
He is the largest and whitest person here.
I am.
Yeah, just
Playing
like
a
Chase
midget.
is playing a woman.
He has the hair for it.
Fucking jealous.
You
You bald bitches.
Yeah, so.
Hey, you know what? At least we embellish it compared to you. Oh,
If I could grow my hair out, I
Maybe
would.
it's fucking Maybelline, bitch.
That was gay. That was fucking gay.
Hope you feel special.
So I would have to say that the elves were probably my favorite. bloodthirsty, rabid elves,
zombie elves,
trying to fucking eviscerate Santa Claus. You know, that's pretty good.
I like how when Mrs. Claus came in,
she was sexy too.
God damn.
That was
every time.
The quietest mic drop I've ever
Every
heard.
fucking time.
The thing is, if we did
every time somebody brings up a female character, she's fucking hot.
Well, the thing is, the FMK, we did the FMK with BAC with the Miss Santa Clauses.
Yeah.
I would have picked this one if I knew that she'd existed. I had no idea. She wasn't a bad-looking Miss Santa Claus.
See, here's the thing, Ron. I can never really trust you when you say that a character's hot because you have this weird obsession
with Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah,
she's hot. I find her attractive.
It's like
you didn't find her attractive in Ghostbusters.
No,
Instagram poll.
I cannot think of a single
There we go.
role I've seen her in that I didn't think, wow, that is a man's jawline.
All right, so we will do a. All right, no. After this episode, we will do a poll because Good already brought it up, and
It sounds
Crystal's
like that's what
laughing
you
in the
want to
background.
do is a poll.
I'm curious. I'm curious to see if anybody finds. Do you find Sigourney Weaver attractive? And we'll do a poll.
And if they say no,
then I'm wrong.
Hi, I'm Sigourney Weaver, and I play Gronk Strongjaw.
I found her attractive even in Alien 3 with a bald head. I didn't care. She was actually hot.
Some
You're
women,
not
some
help-
women
you're not
are
pleading your
good
case.
looking bald.
I think she's attractive. You're I'm sorry.
And she looked like Vin Diesel. She was hot.
Oh, yeah.
You guys suck.
Yeah. When you lose your voice, just talk to me
But
that
Ron,
way, baby.
you just go ahead and I know how excited you are about doing polls. So you go ahead and do that.
So, what happens if you lose?
If I lose, I'll take a punishment. I'll take a spin of the wheel.
And if you win?
So, yeah.
If I win, then all three of you have to spin the wheel.
So, yeah.
I'm not part of this. I'm not to say one thing or the
Who
other.
would you prefer, Selma Hayek or Sigourney Weaver?
Hayek.
Selma Hayek.
Every day of the fucking week.
We're putting Salma Hayek in the bit.
You say Sigourney Weaver's like one of your top.
She is. I love her.
Okay.
It's like his number one.
Yeah.
It's not my number one. It's my top 5.
Okay, it's Selma Hayek. Love her.
Any fucking poll.
I don't find Salma Hayek all that attractive.
Okay, there you go. That's the poll.
There we go.
That's the
Right
poll
there.
right there.
Selma
All right.
Hayek, they're in the
Who
same
is
age
more
range.
attractive?
Yeah, more or less.
They're in the same
Sigourney
age
Weaver
range.
or Selma
and-
Hayek.
Yeah.
That's the poll right there. Okay?
Yep.
That I will
in the
gladly
office
say
that moves
if Selma
far
Hayek
out.
loses, I will definitely take a spin of the fucking wheel.
Yep.
All right. 100%.
Okay.
All right.
We did. By the way, we did do a poll on Predator and Shining and Predator 1.
And Shining one, I have the screenshots.
Are you kidding
Thank
me?
you.
Excuse me?
Hold
You
up.
just
So,
gave him a
for
fucking
guys.
aneurysm.
Yeah. Okay. I have it saved in the thing right here, so
So
I
do
will
I.
show you. Poll.
Dang.
57, 43%. Right there. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
You stopped it.
That was the end of it. That's what the ending was. 57%. I can even see the votes. 21 votes for Predator and 16 votes for The Shining. So look at your numbers and you
That
can see.
hurt all the way around.
Gotta find it. Hold
Prove
on.
you wrong here because I have the numbers right here.
Here, look at my dick pic. And he no, it's a guitar pick.
Okay.
Give me the dick. Give me the dick.
You're the one who threw your face up
Give me
real
the
quick
dick.
when you were a dick pic.
Give me the
It wasn't even like, oh, no. You leaned into that shit hoping to get 3D.
I was looking at the Predator thing. No, Predator 1. Predator 1. I'm sorry.
So Ron, Hilary Swank or Sigourney Weaver?
Sigourney Weaver. I've never found Hillary Swank all that attractive, especially in the fucking Boys World or whatever it's called, that movie that she did where she played a man or she played a
See,
transgender.
I would imagine Sigourney Weaver would play a man. Like you
Because
don't
she
even
has
have to
a
do
jawline.
Yeah, you don't even have to do makeup.
Just like Sarah Jessica Parker has a fucking horse face.
Yeah,
We're not saying she's
and
attractive.
I think she should be cast as Beta Ray Bill.
All right, I'm going to make the
That
poll.
would be amazing.
When this episode drops, I will do the poll. Is Salma Hayek or Sigourney Weaver? Which one?
Everyone's.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Which one's more attractive? Yes.
I will
There we
do
go.
it. I will
Cool.
do it.
All right.
And I will save the poll. But Predator won.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to up the bet. I'm going to up the ante.
No. I'm not going any. I'm done with that. That's it. It's final.
I'm
Well,
gonna up
I'm
the
not going to
ante.
agree to it. I'm done. That's it.
Okay.
What's the end of the bet? Go ahead.
Okay. So if one of us wins by a margin of 2-1, then the loser has to take 2 spins. If one of us wins by the margin of 3-1, then 3 spins, and so forth and so forth and so forth.
No, I'm fine with the original. The original.
Wait, what?
You're not that confident in your fucking answer?
No, I'm not changing. I know you and me in bets, and I always fucking lose, so I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I already had to buy you a fucking tattoo, you ass.
Mm-hmm. You're the one who wanted to bet.
I know, and that was me, an idiot, making the fucking bet because I'm a fucking horrible.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I had to buy him a tattoo.
You had to buy.
That was the bet.
It was a bet.
Oh, so you already. Oh, it's already done.
Yeah, this was like 10 years ago.
Oh, Jesus.
What was it? Was it the Insane Clown Posse when I bought
No,
you?
that was the Kelly one. That's the name of that's the tattoo. That's the tattoo. That's the tattoo. That's the tattoo, bitch. That's the tattoo, bitch. That's the tattoo.
You could have just said
that's
your woman's
the tattoo. That's the tattoo.
I'm sorry, but I see that
That's
being
the
a spicy
tattoo.
boner.
That is the
I
actual
see that-
tattoo.
Do you all think that's
I said that one. All right.
You
so
could have
I
said
I am thereby referring to an actual one. All right. It's not a code or anything like that. It is an actual one.
What do you all think of that?
You walked the line until you made it awkward.
No, I'm curious.
That's what I got.
All right, but look at the numbers. Look at the voting.
No, that's the screenshot.
Yeah, that's a screenshot
I'm not
from when you
able to-
first sent it to me that was what was still going on. This is the end right here.
You sent this.
But this is
and-
the final
right.
vote.
You sent this.
Yeah.
I then went to it and I saw that.
Yes, and then it went up. It was still in the middle of voting. Look, this is the results right here. Predator
I
won.
Nope, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
57%, 43%.
And Predator won. But we didn't do a bet for that, so it didn't matter. So I wish we did because that would have been great.
I'm disappointed with that result, by the way. I am very disappointed with that result.
You were also disappointed with a lot of other results we've had. I mean, I think you were disappointed when we had the result about I don't remember what the bet was. It was just something that we did a poll for, and you even took a shot for it. You said that you were very pissed off at our listeners about it.
Halloween 3, baby.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it.
That was it.
Well, at least Goot, I agree with you on that. Halloween 3 is fun. Thank you.
So we had Snoop Dogg out at the out at the Wagyu farm, and I tell you what, the stakes have never been higher.
So seriously,
No. That was like a bottom of the barrel, low grade dad joke right there.
You're welcome.
All right.
Give me the dick.
You want a little bit.
You're the one
worse?
that can.
Oh, let's
So
hear worse.
Jesus walks into a bar with his 12 disciples, and he asks for 26 seats. The lady goes, "Why 26?" He goes, "Well, there's one for each side."
Yeah, that's true.
Jesus walks into a bar, and he hands the barkeep 3 nails and says, "Could you put me up for the night?"
What's another name? What's another name for when you bust on your wife?
Loading the
Filling the
dishwasher.
dishwasher.
There you go.
that's good.
That joke's brought to you by BAF.
Every episode's always got to
those-
have a fucking weird
For
joke.
those of you on that are on Patreon, why do women love Jesus so much?
Because they get drunk.
Because he's hung like this.
Mm-hmm. But they're still waiting for the second coming. That took you a little while. That took you a little while.
I got that one. It didn't take me a while. I got that one.
When you're editing that, you're like, yeah, that was a long fucking pause between the joke and the laughter.
It's the buffer time.
I do my best at editing.
That fucking squirrel was goddamn somewhere else and not on the wheel.
Oh man.
Okay, so I guess we'll talk about the movie again.
We're doing that again?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No,
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Do it. Was it? Yeah. So the elves were fucking cool.
I thought Santa was cool.
Krampus was well done.
I know you like
Not
him.
accurate, but well done.
it was-
I
it
liked
was
the
okay.
new rendition. I did appreciate.
What is the best rendition of Krampus?
Krampus?
Yeah.
From the Krampus movie?
Yeah,
so that's the best rendition?
I haven't even seen it, and I know that.
You've never seen Krampus?
I haven't seen Krampus.
Didn't we do this movie last year?
Yeah.
Yeah. He wasn't on that
Uh,
episode, though.
That was actually Ragnar's first episode.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was Ragnar's first episode. I think it was just
Yeah.
me, Stu,
You
and
guys didn't
yeah,
let me
just
and,
us three.
me
It was
and
a small
Ragnar
batch.
play together, so.
That's a fun movie. I think that's one of the
I
best.
bet it is. I'm going to see that this year for holiday season.
Think of Gremlins.
I really thought you were about to say Hanukkah. Because you're like, for holiday season. I'm like,
No, my brain was about to
Jewish
say.
and I didn't know that.
How
did I miss that?
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not pro-Israel, but goddamn.
I did not like the look of Krampus in this. I know you said you did, but the whole
It's a very different rendition of what Krampus would typically normally
100%,
look
yeah.
like.
Yeah, I'm not saying
You
he's
know.
traditional in any way, shape, or form, but I
Yeah.
thought it was cool. I was like,
I mean, there's
He
different.
looks like-
he looks like a demon, but he's just the white. I
Well,
figured
he's
it'd be
kind of a. All right, so do you remember Michael from Underworld?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's like a mashup.
The
between
werewolf, the
hybrid.
werewolf vampire hybrid,
Yeah.
right? It's like a mashup between that and
I didn't even think of it.
the
That's good.
fucking Krampus horns.
Yeah. That's good.
You know,
that works.
because your typical Krampus has horns.
Yeah.
You know, he's half man, half goat, or half demon, half goat.
Oh, man.
Right.
You know, so
He's
this
all
one
man,
here,
though.
he's like
my.
he's all beast underneath.
Whew. Like Red Rocket?
That
Don't
was-
ask him what's in his sack.
That's little children. Oh, God.
Oh, God. I mean,
Whoa.
that's what's in mine.
That's what. Hey, that's lore accurate, okay? Krampus goes around kidnapping kids.
Yeah.
He does.
And then he locks him in his fucking basement and chains him up. It's
Jesus.
I just dropped mine off at the babysitter.
like we call him Mr. K.
Oh yeah.
So, what was your favorite story?
Oh, the Santa Claus one.
Santa Claus?
The Santa Claus one to me was my favorite. I thought
because it had the best twist.
that, it wasn't just that. First of all, the CGI was god awful, but this is a
The movie
direct to
was
video.
god awful.
Yeah.
Oh, you
But-
can definitely tell when they're in the warehouse.
Oh, you can
when
tell like
when
the
you see
background,
the forklift.
Yeah,
and shit.
it's
Yeah.
very,
You
very
see- you can tell
animated.
it's all of it.
But
Hold on, what if it did that because that's the guy's mind just being broken?
Yeah.
And he was, that's
Very
what it
well
was.
could have been.
But like you said, you guys, that was a showpiece for the movie. That's what kind of the movie. I mean, the fucking movie poster is Krampus and Santa Claus. But
Yeah.
I thought the guy who played Santa did a great fucking job. I thought he was actually a decent Santa. Like I would not say he was a bad Santa. I thought he actually looked cool.
I bet you the mall goers would disagree.
Why?
Because he murdered them.
Yes.
Went over my head again. Yeah.
You're all good, man.
Seriously, dude. A fucking helmet with a catcher's mitt.
No, but yeah, no,
How did you know what I was getting him for Secret Santa?
What?
How'd you know what I was getting him for Secret Santa? God.
Sorry to ruin the surprise.
No, but seriously, the Santa thing,
Mighty Ducks and
especially
Sandlot.
the whole ending, the whole surprise ending.
Yeah.
That actually was like, oh, that was creative. I wasn't expecting that. I did not know that at all.
That was
I
a
did-
nice twist.
Yeah, I really liked that. That was probably the highlight
that
of
was
the movie.
that was the ending was the best part of the movie, and people would like to say, the ending, the credits. No, I actually thought that was actually pretty decent, but no, it was a Santa story.
That was a Shyamalan twist.
Yeah, how about you, Goose?
Yeah.
Same here.
Pretty
The
fucking
Santa
accurate.
story was awesome.
Yeah.
The elves were the best part of it. Like it was a part 1A, 1B situation because the little people, they were actually doing a good job with makeup because they were constantly being reused as the actors because there's no budget for this movie pretty much.
Right.
So
$12.
one would get killed and come back as a different elf. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, okay.
And but yeah, the whole, how it all ended, the twist at the end, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the best part of the movie.
And Ragnar?
So, well, you guys already picked the fucking Santa. But I'm gonna have to go with the angry aunt. That whole storyline there,
The whole Krampus thing.
yeah, that whole line there, because honestly, I figure you two, and if not, you two as well, are probably if you don't pick the Santa scenes. So, but like the whole Krampus himself with the aunt, that whole shtick there was actually really, it was cool because the aunt, you see her and she's just an old, angry fucking cunt.
Yep.
And
she was super bitchy.
you know, and you don't.
Hag, that is a very good word for it, huh?
Yeah.
Not as good as
Hag.
cunt.
It's almost an homage to back in the day with the horror hag. There was
Yeah.
always that old lady hag that was like the fucking bitch of the horror, the part of the horror movie.
Yeah, but she's the one that like knew all the fucking information too.
I thought he was saying whore hag.
Are you thinking of like also
not
like the old
horror
lady in
hag.
Pumpkinhead?
Sometimes they're one and the same.
Yeah.
Touche.
Yeah. All right.
That's a good one right there.
So you go for the Krampus one.
Yeah.
Stu?
Okay. It's the weakest delivered, absolutely the weakest delivered, but the most interesting story was the ghost one. That was the
I
most
knew you were gonna pick that one.
interesting idea. It pissed me off the most because of how shittily it delivered on it.
It was very open ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it delivered, or it showed a lot of creativity, a lot of almost Japanese style horror idea behind it. And
I could see that.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. And I appreciated the creativity behind it the most. Even though the twist at the Santa one was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. And then them showing the different scenes where he's killing the different elves and then, overlaying what he actually was fucking doing in real life. I was like, this is really fucking
Showing
cool.
all the people that he fucking killed and everything.
But the story was weak. It had a great ending, but the story itself was weak.
Yeah.
My favorite story would have been the school ghost one.
I would give props to the Changeling though, for like the little scenes where you see the actual Changeling in like the mirror and stuff like that, and you see the glowing eyes. I thought that was actually pretty cool.
The little boy played amazing.
Yeah, he did. No, he did.
The little boy played really fucking good in that one.
Yeah, he did.
He did a great job. Damn. I was gonna go in here just saying, oh yeah, no, it was the fucking
Santa.
the zombie elves were the coolest. But now you guys are bringing up really good points. Each of them bring their own spice to it.
Each had a positive, and each had mostly
Yeah.
negative. I mean,
Because
I
you're
think-
right. It was the most creative was the ghost one.
Yeah.
The most build up to that hard switch that just actually threw you was the elves and Santa. The Krampus one was actually kind of badass. It wasn't, again, it's not traditional, but it was impressive the way they presented it.
Right.
It was a good twist on.
Yeah.
It was a good twist on the actual.
A reimagining.
Yeah.
So, fuck. And I did really like the
kid?
Changeling, even though it was aggravatingly inaccurate to Changeling lore.
But the kid, you knocked it out of the park on that. That kid did a great job.
Yeah, he
because
did.
he really played mysterious. Like something's fucking wrong with this kid. I mean,
After
it
he
really
fucking
showed.
messed with those goddamn presents and shit like that.
Yeah.
And the dad was about to beat the fuck out of him, and the mom protected him. You just see him giving that little smirk.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you little
You
fucking
could tell.
dick.
You could
Oh,
tell
you
though, as soon as they
could.
came out of the fucking tree.
Oh yeah, totally
that
different.
wasn't their son
Oh, yeah.
anymore.
No,
Yeah.
he played it perfectly.
Immediately.
Of
course,
the one
and
thing
then you
I got
think-
a little weirded out though. They decided to have him walk out of the tree in his
With the
fucking
fucking
tidy
whitey
whities. I'm like,
Joneys? Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand why.
What was the
'cause
whole
he-
point of that?
Because the goblin fucking
The
Changeling
changeling
wore the
took his clothes.
He wore the clothes.
Oh, okay.
You know what I think they missed a big opportunity on is when they were returning the Changeling to the forest. And the guys out there, they want to
Steve
attack you,
Bannon?
huh?
Steve Bannon.
Yep.
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah.
they want to attack us because I'm here. They're kind of afraid of me. And then she fucking kills him.
Yeah.
And they don't all get ripped to shreds by the changelings in the forest.
No,
No,
because she's the one that killed
What they're afraid of?
All right, thank
what
you.
they're afraid of.
All right, cool. Well,
So
you did us a solid. We'll let you go.
yeah. So here's your son back.
Now we're free to go and fuck up the entire goddamn world. But
Starting
hey,
with you.
appreciate it.
See, come to think of it, when I think about
returning
it,
a favor. That's all.
I would say that's a. I mean, I still go for the Santa story, but I put a strong second on that one. I think that one, the Changeling story, was actually more, especially with the kids acting, the Changeling, the glowing eyes. I because there was one where he was like standing in the hallway and all of a sudden the eyes glow. I was like, It's actually a pretty cool effect right there. I actually didn't. That was pretty cool. But
come back to it. They all had their own strengths, and I think if they were a little bit more well funded and had a better writer, that they would have been able to translate this to screen
a little bit better.
This not translate, but this goes right back to what you said at the beginning, where this is something on paper it seemed like it would work really well.
Right.
Yeah,
they just failed to deliver strong.
Yeah. I think. Do you think it deserves a revisit from somebody with a bigger wallet? And
I don't even say a bigger wallet, just maybe a better
because they could afford a better director.
Tim Doherty,
and
he'll fucking crush it.
Yeah,
there you go.
Ooh, that's not a bad choice. Yeah,
somebody with a better vision or reputation.
Yeah. So with bigger names, you think this would be worth a revisit?
I think with a bigger name,
Michael Dougherty,
it might not go well.
Michael Dougherty, who did Trick or Treat.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Huh?
Yeah, he said Tim.
I said Tim. I meant Michael.
Oh.
Dougherty?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael Dougherty, I think if he directed this, like Goose said, I think he could have pulled it off a whole lot better with a whole lot of like A-class actors or B-class actors or something like that.
Well, you don't even need A-class actors, though. That's the thing.
No, you can get unknowns.
You know?
It all depends on how the direction goes.
And maybe not make the changings look like those 1990s Boglins that you would get from the Toy Store.
Yeah.
All right, maybe there.
And a little bit of better writing.
So yeah, I think I would honestly really enjoy a redo, a more refined product. And I think it would probably rake in some good money. It's a good. It was a good test idea.
This was a Shudder release, right?
I mean, it's on Shudder. It's not a Shudder release.
Okay,
it was
that's what I was wondering.
Goot was saying it was theater released for a short time, but then
I can't find a box office for this thing.
Yeah, it's so. There's like no info for it.
Because I think this is like a $5 bin at Walmart type of movie when you think about it.
No, it totally is. It totally is.
I think this is one of those movies that it's almost like one of those things where like everyone talks about it, but nobody knows anything about it.
Believe it or not,
which is actually it's not what it's like. That's what this is.
Yeah,
and believe it or not, it actually has a lot of high praise.
It's got fucking 83% in fucking Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
And see, that's kind of what I'm noticing while I'm talking to you guys about this fucking the movie. Because when I came into this, I was like, "Holy fucking shit! This is as Goot and I talked about. It's a fucking dumpster fire."
No, you told me on the phone it should have never been made.
No, yeah,
that's what you said.
But
to me.
Looking at the individual stories and talking about them, you have really good points. They have very strong suits being put on the table. You have some great concept.
Yeah.
And if it was just given a little bit more oomph, tied in to each other,
it needed the right person to
and
actually
I don't think
join
they had
everything together.
Right.
I
don't think
it's
they
like
had
that
the resources.
first idea being thrown out. Because how many Christmas horror movies are there really? You have Black Christmas and
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a good handful of Christmas horror stories.
Was Jack Frost a Christmas movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a fucking snowman.
For like an anthology wise, though.
No. We said that in the beginning. I don't think there's any Christmas anthology films. I didn't know if you guys know of any because I've never heard of it. This is the first one I've ever seen. I mean,
I don't know.
That sounded
twofer. Yeah.
Okay.
You can call it.
What?
What?
Oh, I thought you were calling something. I'm sorry. I missed.
No, he's popping jelly beans, but
any hot ones?
Yeah.
I just had two in a row simultaneously.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I swear he just adds a little bits here.
Yeah,
I haven't touched that
somewhere every so
not,
often.
I haven't touched it. I have not touched it.
Guys, it's been a really long show, and I think we've pretty much rounded this movie out.
Yeah.
I think we hit everything on it.
Yeah, we all love Shatner.
He was my favorite part.
He was enjoyable. I loved his fucking banter back and forth with his producer.
And like I said, it was so dry and not. It's like
he
not
fucking wasn't
funny.
Oh no!
But it was it was great to see him, and I like whenever he popped on, I was like, oh, I'm enjoying this. It's fucking William Shatner. It's fucking
I
Captain
kept
Kirk.
waiting for him to
Get murdered or something
No,
in
no.
in the recording studio.
No, not even that. I just kept waiting for him to fucking just have a little bit too fucking much to drink, and he just goes off his fucking rocker. And off
that
the
would have
rails,
been fucking
and
hilarious.
just
Alex
goes
Jones?
off on every
Like
body.
a full-on Alex Jones rant.
Yes.
Yes.
That would have been fucking great.
Yep.
So,
But no, he kept it. He kept it professional.
Yeah. So I guess at the end of it, let's go ahead and go into pint reviews. Ron.
This was going to actually be a very hard pint review because I was trying to figure out what I was going to get this because I was actually going to give it a lower, but I'll give it a little bit of higher, but it's still going to
Yeah,
be.
the conversation actually kind of
It
bumped
always
up.
does. The conversation always
I wouldn't
changes
say it
everything.
always does. There was,
But it's
one
not going
missed
up
call.
by it's not going up by that much.
There was one missed call.
Yeah.
There was the room.
You know what?
Touche.
I'd
A split
say this.
second.
I'd say this is better than one missed call.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will say that.
It doesn't take much.
Yeah.
When you drop the bar on the ground,
yeah,
you're gonna go over it.
For enjoyment, I'm gonna give it a 2.5. I'll give it a 2.5. It's got its positive points, the pros and cons. Very little pros, but a lot of cons. But the Santa story was very enjoyable. I thought that was whenever that story graced the my TV, I was like, I'm enjoying this. You know, fucking zombie elves, fucking Santa was actually pretty badass. And then that ending was just like, whoa, what? That was a knockout. That was shocking.
I did not see that coming.
Yeah, I did not know that. I mean, me and Sammy were watching this, and I was just like, wow, that was a good ending. I liked the ending, but that was pretty much it. William Shatner and ending. That's all I really liked.
I would say that twist ending was really out of the league of this film.
Yeah. And it was depressing, too, because, I mean, you kind of feel sorry for the fucking
Oh,
guy.
yeah. He just went fucking nuts because he absolutely hated his life.
Yeah, and like I said,
And
the
so he
actor,
ended a bunch of others.
the actor who played Santa, I thought he did a great job. I thought he was actually a decent Santa. He's definitely on the list of Santas, and I've seen the pictures of him playing Santa and stuff like that for this movie, and I was like, I wonder what this is going to be like. But he actually did a decent job. For critical, I would probably give this
What's up, Doc?
a 2, 2.5 for enjoyment, and a 2 for critical. Because I think the writing could have been better. I thought the direction could be better. As we talked about, we feel like a different direction would probably be better. The special effects the gore effects were pretty decent. The gore effects were really
bad.
good.
They weren't too bad.
But the other special effects were god awful, especially the CGI. I mean, you really saw it in fucking Santa's factory and stuff like that. But the makeup effects were really good. It just wasn't directed that well, and I think it could have been handled by somebody a lot better. But like I said, I'll give it a 2. It's not anything lower. It's a 2. I think 2 is fine. So 2.5 and a 2.
Real quick. Mike Doherty or David Fincher?
I've never think of David Fincher directing an anthology film.
I know.
That would make it.
But he's so gritty.
But it's not his form. It's not his type of movie.
Yeah.
I can't see that happening.
Just because of the format?
Yeah. Now, you know what I think would be better? Because if I were to pick my favorite anthology film, it'd be Creepshow. Creepshow is, to me, a classic.
Right.
I think Creepshow is just amazing. And that was George Romero and I believe Stephen
Greg
King.
Nicotero.
Greg Nicotero. But no, I can't see David Fincher doing it. It's just not his type
I
of
don't know.
film.
I'm just a really big
But
fan
Michael
of his.
Doherty, though, the way he did Trick or Treat, because Trick or Treat is really well made. I think that's probably one of the best Halloween anthologies out there. So it would be really interesting to see his take on it. But yeah, I'd go with that.
Sorry.
Well,
for
that
the
one,
interruption.
everything blended in such a way
Yeah.
that, like shit that's going on in the where the bus crash was, right, is the same time that the fucking werewolves are going on.
Yeah,
you
know, so like
Guillermo del Toro.
everything fucking blended perfectly.
I know it's
so well in that fucking
it's
movie.
a perfect anthology film. It's one of the probably, like I said, it's in the same group as like Creepshow. I think Creepshow is a good one. I think Tales from the Darkness is actually decent too. There's a lot of, and plus the Tales from the Crypt, I'd say that's an anthology series when you think about it because it's different episodes. But
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that as an anthology.
well, yeah, it's different directed for every
because
single
none of
one.
them is blended together.
That's true. So an anthology is more like blended together. Like some Pulp Fiction, I'd call an anthology film because it's different stories intertwined into one story, and they all connect with each other and stuff like that. But yeah, 2.5 too. So cool.
I'd love to see John Carpenter do this, a Christmas anthology.
Holy shit, that'd be cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They're gonna need a big fucking budget.
Nah, John Carpenter and Guillermo del Toro together.
Huh?
John Carpenter does small budgets. He's actually never been a big. His only top big budget film was The Thing.
Yeah, but since nobody knows what the budget of this fucking film has been, and nobody knows what
It's 30 grand. That was just Shatner's buddy that he just showed up before.
Could have been $100,000. Could have been.
Everybody got a case of beer.
The
Damn
fucking
right.
thing is the
doing
fact
it.
that you
was
can't.
it.
The fact that you can't find the budget. They must be that embarrassed about what the budget was that they won't say it because you can't find it anywhere.
$65 million.
I looked everywhere because I was just like, I always do my notes. So I was like, I got to find the budget. I was like, what the where's the budget for this? I can't find it.
Yeah.
It's not anywhere on fucking Google or anything. I can't find the budget for this. So yeah, look it up. See if you can find it. Maybe I tried everywhere.
Bing's new AI couldn't find it.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
To add on to your Santa crusade, George Souza, he also he actually plays Santa Claus more than once on the Hallmark movies for Christmas.
Well, really?
Yeah.
I bet you he was pleased to have had this break from Hallmark Santas.
Yeah, because he gets to play a horror Santa.
This is what I've been wanting to do for fucking goddamn 15 years.
Just crack some fucking skulls.
We're
He's
fucking
also
rogue
in
when I
that,
get
the Motorcycle Gang TV show.
Shit.
Sons of Anarchy?
FX special.
Yeah, was it Sons of Anarchy or the new one?
Yeah, that one. He's he looks like a good like a legit old motorcycle head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a cool voice.
He's got a cool look and a cool voice.
Yeah.
But so enjoyment, I'm gonna go 2. I enjoyed it a lot more because I was on Shudder and Joe Bob Briggs, him and Darcy going back and forth in the movie. That made it fun for me.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it was just they tried. It's like that benchmark. It's that first thought. Things weren't that well developed. The script, it could have been better. So, critical, I'll give it a 1.5.
Would you watch it again?
No.
Yeah, me either.
Ragnar.
Mm-hmm. Critically, I'll give this thing 2.5. Just on the premise of not just of what it is, but what I believe it could have been. And
it could have been better.
It could have been. I think it had a lot.
It had the potential.
Yeah.
On paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even in some of the scenes, it had good potential.
Yeah.
They just didn't carry through.
No.
With that.
No, they didn't follow through with their swing.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the roles were picked pretty decently well, and they did them fairly fucking well. William Shatner did well as a fucking drunk morning DJ. Santa he did well. So enjoyment, I'd give it a 3. I'd give it a 3 for enjoyment. It's
she said critical 2.5, enjoyment 3.
Yeah.
Right.
It's one of those ones. Honestly, I don't think I'd force myself to watch it again.
But if it was on,
if it's on, then I might put it on for background noise.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
never know. You might like it better the second time.
Yeah, it may be one of those things. But I doubt it.
Yeah.
And I'm not personally going to go out and look for it.
Yeah.
It's got a lot. Like I said before, it has a lot of potential, just like everyone else said. And some of the scenes really could have done fucking amazing, I think. The elves fucking amazing. Yeah. So yeah, it's one of those fucking films. It's a mystery to everybody.
Yeah.
Because I was looking it up and there's no info on any sort of budget or.
I tried. I looked everywhere.
I saw one thing on here that said for full financials and blah 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 blah. Email.
Yeah.
You know,
I went to numbers.com
and that's it.
I went to numbers.com, which usually has the budget and everything, and that didn't even have anything. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I can understand why I didn't have a box office because it was a direct to video, but where's the fucking budget?
We need to fucking submit a Freedom of Information Act on this
It was
shit.
made for free. It was made for the love of
It was a
film.
Kickstarter film.
No, it was made for fun. For everybody donating.
And then you know what? It was filmed very fucking well.
Yes. Did she sneeze again?
Are you okay? You've been sneezing a lot.
She's allergic to me and my bullshit.
That's understandable.
Stu.
All right. Critical. I'm going to give it a 2. It had a lot of potential. It just failed to deliver on almost everything it did. There's a few, like you said, the little boy did well. Santa did fine.
I didn't even think about the little boy until you brought it up.
Even the son's mom. Just talking through, actually, like the son's dad. I thought he did okay.
Yeah.
As an
The
abusive
son's mom,
stepfather.
I thought did fine.
I wouldn't even say abusive.
Yeah, no, he
like, yeah, and that's. I don't even think that's his stepkid. I think that's his actual son.
Was that? Oh,
Yeah.
see, I thought it was a stepfather.
No.
Oh,
And like that, he was, and honestly, he was just raising him to, to be exposed. Yeah, the kid has asthma. But he's like, all right, blah, blah, let this stop you. You can still have a good life. Let's go cut down a fucking tree. So he was just being, trying to be a good father. But this kid was
Not exactly setting the best of. As a cop,
Yeah.
It's fine.
It obviously wasn't.
It would have been.
Any other piece of
They kept
property.
the fucking kid in front of him,
Yeah.
instead of behind him.
Yeah.
Was it the
You'd say
the white mom kid on a leash?
you'd say that trick or treat's better.
Just
than
hook
this.
him up to the tree and tell him fucking
Trick-or-treat's
walk,
never
son.
been better. Yeah, 100%. But like I said, there's it had so much potential. It had so much potential.
It could have been better.
Yeah. But it just didn't pay off. So critically, it's a 2. Enjoyment, I'll probably give it a 2.5. It's forgettable. I don't say you need to see it or you don't need to see it. Because like I said, I give credit for its creativity, for its potential, for trying to do something that isn't done often. A Christmas anthology horror film. That's I was looking through a list of anthology films. I only saw like 2 or 3 Christmas anthology films. And so it was trying to do something different, telling in a different way with its own uniqueness. And so I applaud that. And watching it the second time for this, I'm just like looking for reasons to enjoy it,
So you wouldn't recommend this to anybody?
I wouldn't recommend it, but I'm also not going to talk anybody out of it.
Yeah.
Hence, when Chase suggested this, I was like, oh, okay. All right. Didn't say anything good or bad about
Very
it.
ambiguous answer it was.
But that's the thing
what it
about
is.
that's the thing about BAF is we like Chase said, we review bad good
Yes.
films.
I would say
Give our
it's,
perspective.
just like this beer. It's one of them.
It exists.
It's there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I did not spend money on it. Never mind. Cool. On
You
the
stole
movie.
this beer?
No, the movie.
Oh, okay.
Fucking grab and go.
I'm so glad I didn't buy it because I was almost going to buy the movie.
Yeah, it's on Tubi.
Well, I watched it. I rented it. I think.
See, it sucks.
No. I got a trial for AMC for like 7 days.
It's free on Tubi.
Oh, well, I watched.
Free on Shudder,
yeah, but
too.
then you got to watch it with
So you have
commercials.
to have Shudder then.
I know.
So
I have Shudder.
free. Oh, we started watching.
So.
Yeah, but for them, they would have been free if they don't have Shudder.
Yeah.
I watched it for free, so it's fine.
You have a VPN. I can do
Um,
whatever the fuck I want. I'm just gonna fucking
You've
do
watched it on
illegal
your
shit.
virtual penis network.
Me.
Virtual Penis Network.
Yeah, that's where he
what
gets to
VPN
pretend it's
stands
8
for.
inches.
See, the cover art for this thing is very, very
It
fucking
is.
deceiving. Like when
Yeah.
I found out
So is the
what we
trailer.
were doing. Yeah, and the trailer as well.
You're like, oh, that looks badass.
Yeah. You know, the
Well,
fucking
that's what
cover
cover
art
art
for
trailers
this thing
always do.
looks fucking amazing. you know, fucking Krampus and Santa fucking going at it for
Yeah.
you know, it looked like it's going to be a long battle.
Yeah,
you know,
you're like, oh
and
man, this
the
is Santa
preview
kicking
for it
Krampus's ass.
does the same thing with a bunch of other different stories involved. But
I
then
almost
you're just
thought-
like, meh.
Well, I almost thought that there was no battle between him because it was near the end of the movie. I looked at the time and I was like, where the fuck is the battle between Krampus and Santa? And it was right at the end. And it was like literally for like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Which,
Well, technically, there is no Krampus battle.
Nope.
It's all in his fucking head.
yeah.
I thought when the daughter changed into Krampus and shit and
It's
shows
Christmas
up at the
magic. I
North
don't know how it
Pole.
works.
Yeah.
That's who I thought Krampus was.
The daughter.
The daughter.
Yeah. No, that's why I said I was trying to figure out if that was intertwined, but apparently it wasn't. So, because it was all an
Yeah.
illusion to him.
Yeah. See, I thought those
Just
were, I thought-
having a really bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Chase, send us up.
He had a very bad
It's Michael Keaton, or not Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
What?
Falling down.
Is your-
Michael
Oh, yeah.
Douglas.
Douglas. I'm
your
like,
mouth having
this
a
isn't
seizure?
right. This is not right at all. Why did I say this? What is this? Why am I saying Michael Keaton? I cannot get off Michael Keaton. God, fuck. Why am I saying Michael Keaton? Stop saying Michael Keaton.
So yeah,
Michael Keaton.
I'm gonna round it up with
Birdman.
2 and 2. Critical and enjoyability.
All of ours were basically
2.
almost a little bit similar. I mean, close to it.
All
It's-
of ours were basically a little bit similar.
Close to it.
That's
Close to it.
It was similar, yes.
a lot of
Very.
estimation there, bud.
Yeah.
No, I think it was a great idea on paper.
Yeah.
I think it had the potential to be well executed. And I also think that execution was fucking missed.
Yep.
But you could still see the spirit of the story come through. And I'm thankful for that.
It has good
Because
bones, I think.
it does have good bones. I would be very excited to see this redone by somebody with a little bit more gumption.
Maybe like a Christmas Horror Story 2.
No. Nope. I want it redone. Completely.
Okay.
Wipe the slate. Act like this never happened, but build on it.
But if there was a
horror on
sequel,
Christmas.
would you watch it?
Oh, yeah.
By these people, no.
On Shudder? Yeah, I would. Yeah. I would. I mean, just, I watched so
You're a
many.
completionist.
No. I just watched so many,
Shitty.
yeah, horror movies and like that. In order, because
Listen,
every now and then you find that fucking diamond in the fucking
Do
rough.
you ever watch?
Mayhem.
And you're like,
Mayhem.
yes. Yes.
That was a fun
Yo,
one.
Mayhem was dope.
Yeah, but that was one of those just random fucking Shudder finds like that. I'm like, Ron,
Yeah.
Ron, you need to fucking see this goddamn movie. Yeah. Ron, we need to do this fucking movie. This movie is fucking fun.
Vicious kill or fun. Vicious fun. The one that
Vicious fun.
the one that Goot recommended to us as a fan request before he became on the show.
That was a great one. I had a lot of fun with
And
that.
we got the name mixed up for
Julian
like, the entire
Richings was
fucking
in that
show.
too.
Vicious kills, vicious
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kept calling it vicious kills.
Yeah.
No, Julian Richings was in that too.
Yes, he was.
He was the clown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creep ass motherfucker.
That was another one. I didn't even say
And
that
he's
one.
so ridiculously wholesome
He's in
in
a lot.
real life.
He's in a lot of movies actually.
He's
in a lot of movies.
he's on Instagram, right? And he does Instagram lives where he reads people bedtime stories. Like he just sits there and reads from a book, and it's just this really peaceful.
That's
like,
interesting.
Yeah, and you're like, oh man, I saw you in this movie fucking decapitate this guy, or drive a fucking railroad spike through somebody's eyeball. And
I'm very glad you enjoy my work.
yeah. And he's just like super fucking wholesome.
Yeah.
Like this man plays death.
Yes.
This man, like, my dude has quite the typecast, I would say.
Was
It's
he the,
because he looks so fucking weird.
was he the first kill in Cube?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the first kill, right? Yeah. That was
Yeah.
Cube was actually
he's
good.
either getting
welcome.
eviscerated in very ingenious ways or eviscerating people in very ingenious ways.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
I've always been impressed by his stuff. But yeah, check him out on Instagram if you'd like. He's oddly wholesome.
Maybe I'll just put that on and listen to him read me
Like,
bedtime stories. I
this
fall
is-
asleep. See what type of dreams I have.
Like this is
With
the
all of his fucking goddamn knowledge that I have of his horror experts,
Like-
and just see what my brain does.
and he's sitting there like he's sitting there in slacks, you know, cross-legged with his wearing a cardigan and like a wicker rocking chair, and sitting in
Like
front
fucking
of
Mr. Rogers.
yeah, and he's like sitting in front of a window and it's raining outside or whatever, and he's just and so the young lady walked out of her front yard and took upon herself that it was a beautiful day, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You're just waiting for him for any minute. Hold on. He'd get up, walk over to a hanging fucking body, fucking slice off a bit of fucking skin,
and eat it.
No, where was I?
You know what that reminds me of? Remember John Carpenter in Body Bags?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what kind of reminds me of. When he
Yeah.
used to tell his little
Little bit,
stories.
little bit.
Being little,
Well, I guess that pretty much wraps it up.
That's not a strong ending.
Dear Julian,
strong
Richard,
ending right there.
we
Good job.
appreciate you.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So that was the end of our Christmas horror story. Very fun episode. And definitely check it out. See what you think. Like I said, I wouldn't say
Or
we all.
don't.
I don't say we all recommend it. I'd say it's up to you. We'll leave it to your judgment on
Give it a
watching
listen
Yeah.
or don't.
What are people from Hong Kong
It's up
called?
to you. Hong Kong.
Hong Kongans?
People. They're called people.
Indeed.
What? You know what I mean.
Do we?
I have no idea.
There's a lot
we
to
go.
say. But
Okay, the terms Hong Konger or Hong Kongese is
Hong
what they're-
Konger. I like Hong
Yeah, they're
Kongers.
both
Hong
acceptable.
Kongese?
Yes, they're both acceptable terms, apparently.
So for all the Hong Kongers out there,
Yes, or Hong Kongese.
Thank you for
let us
listening
know
to
if
us.
you enjoy this
Or-
film.
Yes.
don't listen to us. You
All
don't
right,
have to.
guys. See you later, and we will.
appreciate it if you did.
No,
We will
you're
see you
not
next
going
week
to.
for Batman.
Now fuck yourselves.
Batman?
Said Fat Man.
Batman.
I
said
heard
Fat
Batman.
I heard
You
Batman.
Did I say
I heard
Batman?
Batman.
I said Fat Man. Jeez.
I'm Batman.
Fuck your sister!
I knew it. Krampus. Vile enemy of Christmas.
Hey guys, thank you for listening to our episode in our season 3 of Barrel Age Flicks. If you like our show, please leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Guys, this helps out enormously. Give us a follow on Instagram at Barrel Age Flicks Podcast. If you would like to send us a special film request, please contact us via Instagram and we will give you a personal shout out on the show. We are also on Facebook and Twitter. Our podcast is available on Apple Podcasts, Buzzsprout, Google Podcasts, Audible, Pocket Cast, Spotify, CastBox, iHeartRadio, and Pandora. Special thanks to Carl Casey at White Bat Audio on YouTube for his awesome music. This guy fucking rocks. Check him out. Want to give a shout out to Sammy, one of our guest hosts on the show who does our amazing album artwork. Thank you, Sammy. Our podcast only exists because of listeners like you. To find other great shows, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. Hope you join us for our next episode. Later, guys.